Hey class, I'm Kyla and I'm with Group 2. Today we're going to talk about marketing yourself using networking. What is networking? Networking is the most powerful tactic used to build contacts. Most oftentimes, networking is your first impression. As a college student, you do this through career fairs or contacting professionals in your industry. In this video, we're going to discuss the 10-step process in mastering the art of networking and becoming a networking beast.
Now that you know all 10 steps, we're going to go into more detail about them. The first step is setting goals. Determine upfront what your networking objective goals are. When you go into a career fair, know who you want to talk to. For example, you can go in and say, I make the objective, I want to talk to 5 different insurance firms. And also have the objective of knowing what you want to learn.
Step 2 in our process is the power suit. If you look good, you'll feel good. For women, it's basically my outfit with a matching blazer and pants and a solid colored blouse. For men, it can be the same thing, but with a tie. Women can also wear a skirt suit.
Number 3 is business cards. Be strategic. Make sure you have business cards made. Make sure you have a business card that stands out, but also isn't too flashy. Make sure you have your business cards on you at all times. You never know who you're going to meet.
Step 4. Come up with a well-prepared introduction. This will help you to grab the interest of the individual with whom you are trying to network with. Next, have conversation starters ready. Have questions on hand. Avoid the use of questions that will lead to yes or no solutions. This will help to avoid awkward situations while networking.
Step 5 in our process is get in the mood. You've already made it to the career fair, and that's a success in itself. Pat yourself on the back and loosen up. This will prepare you for step 6. Step 6 in our process is the approach. This is the most intimidating one. Here you'll actually walk up to the professionals and start a conversation. The easiest way is starting with small talk. That way you can befriend the person before you move on to business.
Our next step is number 7. Be approachable. We are going to show you the do's and don'ts when approaching a professional. Let's start with the don'ts. Don't be too nervous when walking up to a professional. Make sure to give them a firm handshake. Try not to keep your hands in your pockets and be super fidgety. Always make eye contact and be confident in yourself. Try not to look at the floor. And finally, give a good handshake when leaving and represent yourself fully. Now we'll show you the correct way of introducing yourself. Make sure that you walk up to the professional with a smile and a firm handshake. Be engaging and always make eye contact. Be confident when you end the conversation and try to leave a lasting impression of yourself.
Step 8 is being all ears. You should listen rather than talk because you get to learn more information that way. You should also be more sincere and act genuine rather than fake and come off as snobby. And you should be engaged rather than just sitting or lurking around.
Step 9 of our process is the exit. There's 2 types of exit, a purposeful or a necessary exit. If you feel like your conversation is over, it probably is. Use a necessary exit by thanking the person and leaving before it gets awkward. If conversation is engaging, utilize a purposeful exit. For example, you can say, "Thank you for your insight on our profession. I look forward to hearing back from you on all the opportunities."
And step number 10 is following up. You should always follow up with the people you talk to at these conventions. And you should make regular contact with the individuals you just met. And you should also add contacts to your online network.
Another form of networking is social networking. Here are the do's and don'ts of social networking. Use privacy settings on all of your profiles. Do not give employers, clients, or colleagues access to any social network content that casts an unprofessional shadow on you. Use social networking tools to promote a professional brand for yourself. But do not post any info that is privileged, confidential, or could reflect negatively on an employer. Consider your brand very carefully. Do not post any inappropriate content, photos, videos, or language on social media. Contribute to groups or forums relevant to your field of interest. Don't forget that others can see your friends and their content unless you've made your friend list private. Always use proper grammar when on social media. Ask for LinkedIn endorsements from clients, employers, and business leaders familiar with you and your work. Do not turn off email notifications of tagged photos or videos being posted by others in Facebook. Do check out company Facebook sites for insider information about company culture. Do not expect your brand to take care of itself.
Now that you've learned a lot about networking, face-to-face and through social media, we hope you can utilize some of these tips to feel more comfortable interacting with professionals. Networking is your greatest tool in landing your dream job and having a successful career.